The warmth of summer has come to an end. The autumn season has come again. Nights grow long and ghouls arrive to torment all of those alive. So light your candles and lock your doors. Hide from the first and prepare for more. There will be zombies and skeletons. There will be death and lots of fun. Hit it, boys! So here's the thing. There are two types of people when it comes to Halloween. There are those who want Halloween to be scary, the types that go out and look out for the scariest haunted houses and watch shit like Martyrs. Then there are people who want Halloween to be spooky. The kinds that put skeletons all over the place and watch silly movies that try their best to be scary, but, well, they tried. Hey, wait a second, I gotta get in the costume. That's better. Nice and spooky. Anyways, speaking of spooky movies, I got a movie I want to talk about, and I am so goddamn excited to do so. It's one of my favorite so bad it's good movies that no one seems to talk about. Humanoids from the Deep! Now, how did I find this film? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to introduce to you, my viewing audience, to one single woman. Linda Shane. This lady has been my white whale, and I mean that as a compliment. I swear, every time I look this lady up, I find out more about her. I found out like 2 days ago that she wrote a children's book called Longfellow Finds a Way Home, created an animated music video based on said book, which won Best Animated Picture at Oaks Film Festival. But I'm getting distracted. She's most well known, to me at least, as an actress, who I consider to be the cinematic equivalent of Gabriel, the Angel of Death. Of the 13 films this woman has acted in, every single one of them is a so bad it's good disaster piece that I love with all of my heart. Have you ever seen Graduation Day?
Give me my goddamn ball. Hey, give me my ball.
Well, now you have. But that's not the movie we're talking about today. We're here to talk about her first film, Humanoids from the Deep. Not just the film, but also the surprisingly deep behind-the-scenes drama behind the film's director, Barbara Peters, multiple actors, and the legendary low-budget producer Roger Corman himself. How the hell did this happen? What does this have to do with this silly monster movie? Why am I asking questions you don't give a shit about? Well, the answers are just around the corner. Let's talk about Humanoids from the Deep. So the movie begins with your typical underwater shots when suddenly, monster! Wait, monster? Huh. Now I'm sticking with Humanoids from the Deep. We properly start in Noyo, a typical New England fishing village. Everyone seems to be having a good time. Then this gentleman approaches on his boat.
And progress means money. See, you and your people, you don't understand that.
Your people?
But I'll tell you one thing. You're not going to stand in our way.
That's what Custer said, Slattery.
Wait, is this guy supposed to be an Indian American?
I know. You won the battle, but we won the war.
Oh my god! Okay, a few things to tackle here. First of all, this man is not an American Indian. Hell, he's not even an Asian Indian. This man is 100% an Italian. How do I know this? Because he has the most Italian-American name I've heard since Luigi Mario. Anthony Pina! If I had a nickel for every time a group of filmmakers decide to hire an Italian to play an American Indian, I would have 2 nickels. Okay, so now number 2, I guess these guys are just cool with this dude just being casually racist. Well, remember, this film did come out in 1980. People were just a lot more cooler with being casually racist back then. Who am I kidding? People were cool with being casually racist until the early 2000s, at least. And number 3, this guy's name is literally Johnny Eagle. And honestly, all 3 of these things together is just really funny to me, because there's this whole subplot in the movie about the plight of the American Indians and whatnot, and they decided to do this with a character named Johnny Eagle, played by an Italian man. The irony is quite startling. Anyways, one of the non-racist guys goes out in a boat and accidentally wraps up one of the humanoids in a net. They can't fully reel it in though, because Timmy here, or whatever the fuck his name is,
Jackie!
didn't fully fill up the thing with gas.
You mean to tell me you've been out here all day and you didn't even check the gas in the goddamn winch motor? Hey, get that over there, Jackie! Just come and give us a hand here now.
Yes, stop doing the thing that's gonna make this easier on us. Just come over here and pull on it. That's the man's way of doing it. So Billy puts the gas down in a perfectly reasonable place, but it falls over anyways because God commanded it, I guess. Now, to give this film some credit, it actually has the balls to kill a kid, because Jimmy, or whatever his name is, gets pulled underwater in a shot that is blatantly just a reverse shot of him surfacing. Oh no, look at the blood. Oh, Jesus Christ, that is, oh my God, that is way more blood than I was expecting. Did he blend the guy alive or something? Then this jackass puts a flare in a gun, runs outside, and trips like a fucking idiot, causing Jesus Christ! The boat just fucking explodes like 4 goddamn times. Then we cut, randomly, to this little family. This is Jim, his son John, and his wife. I don't think they give her a name, so we'll call her Jane. They seem to have that thing going on. Suddenly, John starts crying, and the dog Baron starts barking.
Go on, sick him.
Go fight whatever wild animal or strange person has just upset you and my son all by yourself. I love my dog. Next day, Jesus Christ, this movie really jumps around a lot. Jane comes out to try and feed Baron, but he has mysteriously disappeared.
What do you think that is?
Semen.
I don't know. Never seen it anywhere before.
That sounds like a you problem, buddy. Do head off on a little adventure to find it. Okay, never mind. These guys are here and bring some beer somewhere. Jeez, that's a lot. Oh, okay, never mind. We're back here. Oh my God, it's Butcher, whatever his name is. And we go back to here, and oh, it's a bunch of dead dogs. Oh no.
That's funny. The only dog left alive is the Indians.
Oh, this is giving me some very uncomfortable vibes. Well, let's ignore that and get on with our typical horror movie scene where a girl is stalked home alone. Oh, I guess that must be one of my extremely sharp metal dresses. Seriously, what the fuck was that? Oh no, someone's at the door. Ah, pervert!
You know what? I think I'm just a little too scared. Besides, Tom and Linda are going to be here any minute now.
Oh, okay, we're good. But, who the fuck was at the door? Refusing to answer my question, our characters instead go out to a local Salmon Festival? Sure, why not?
That our cannery will be the best thing to happen here since God made the river and the ocean.
Hey, I didn't know Mel Brooks is in this film. So a racist guy, we're gonna call him Don, apparently is a real estate agent or something. He's trying to sell land that's supposed to belong to Indians to this cannery, which is supposed to bring a lot of jobs to Noyo and even make really big fish somehow.
That they've got the handle on how to make salmon grow bigger, faster, and twice as plentiful.
Oh, this festival is a little lame, but you know what? At least everyone's having a good time. God damn it, Johnny, you and the fucking dead dog. This next scene is hilariously uncomfortable because for some reason they decided to score this, like, objectively terrible hate crime happening around to, like, jaunty 1920s ragtime music for some reason.
How are you gonna convince a dumb Indian, huh? Let him go. Let him go.
Then shit just gets fucking crazy because everyone kind of storms out. Jim starts punching people. This guy in the car is like, oh, what's going on out here? And then gets fucking decked in the face instantly. It's great.
All right, boys, that'll be about enough.
Ah, great job, Sheriff. You've arrived just in time. Cut to the next day. Don is on a boat in the river for some reason. Oh, God, an owl. Oh, never mind. We're good. Yeah, that looks good, buddy. That won't be going anywhere. Look at this fucking guy. Look at this fucking dude sneaking around in broad daylight in this shit. It's fucking hilarious. This scene is actually important since it explains that Johnny Eagle and the rest of the Indians are gonna sue Don in order to get their land back. I guess. Suddenly, we're on the most fucking disgusting beach I've ever seen. Where is this, Atlantic City? Also, is overcast really the best weather to go out on a beach like this? It looks like it's 50 degrees out. This scene is intercut with some people fishing, and this is the most important part of that scene.
It's mine! I got one! It's mine!
So we're just gonna stick with these two. They're getting horny in this just disgusting water. Suddenly, man here gets sucked under this, like, thigh-high water. Great cinematography there, buddy. The scene ends with the girl being dragged off, and we'll deal with that later, I guess. The others just kind of leave, but okay, I guess we're not done here yet. Oh god, oh Jesus Christ, this is, okay, well, that was horribly uncomfortable. Well, let's do some talking here, because after doing some research, I found out that the true horror was behind the scenes. This film was directed by Barbara Peters, a self-professed feminist. Originally, the film was extremely tame when it came to sexuality, but there's one problem. This film was produced by Roger Corman. For those who don't know Roger Corman, he's basically the 80s and 90s version of Jason Blum, giving a small but decent amount of money to hundreds of movies a year, so when one inevitably did well, he would get a massive return on his investment. He also, let's just say, had an extreme fondness for women. So he, after seeing the finished cut of his film, said something along the lines of, this film's great. It's a great film, see? It's wonderful, lady, but, needs more tits. This started a long feud between the two during late production and post-production, nearly resulting in Barbara having her name taken off the final product because so many scenes were reshot and re-edited, and even new scenes with more gratuitous examples of sexuality were shot with a new director. Reportedly, she hadn't even seen the final film until its premiere. Now, listen, I'm probably gonna get some hate from a lot of people who love Roger Corman movies, and I get it. He's a charismatic guy and he produced a lot of So Bad It's Good B movies. I love Carnosaur. But when people do shitty things, even if you enjoy their art, it's important to remember that they did do shitty things. To me, that doesn't prevent me from enjoying their finished product. People still listen to Michael Jackson music after all. And not everyone here was a saint either. Barbara was the one who okayed the Italian playing the Indian. So if we're being honest here, everyone has their demons. Alright, where the fuck were we? Oh right, so after this poor woman is raped by a sea monster, god this movie's fucking weird, we see Don organizing a hate mob against Johnny.
We got ourselves a problem. The buck's gotta stop right here now. Johnny Eagle means business. We gotta take care of Johnny Eagle and his people. We can have no cannery.
Ah, Jesus. After that, we get another scene that was added in post-production, and I mean, fucking hell, I don't even know how, but I'm gonna try my best to talk about this. So this lady is really horny. Like, Jesus Christ, she's gotta be talking to Chris Hemsworth or something, because she starts instantly stripping to total nudity. Except, no, she's talking to this fucking Dorcas over here who's flirting with her. With a dummy.
Hey honey, wanna see my woodpecker?
Will I get splinters?
Don't worry, baby, I've been sanded.
Ladies, if this guy was trying to get with you with his weird dummy act, would it work? I doubt it. Then, apparently I guess the dummy is sentient or whatever, because when the monster attacks, like, its eyes move. What the fuck is happening? This scene is the most blatant of scenes added. Since these characters come out of nowhere, it means nothing in the grand scheme of things, and the tone is way off from the rest of the film. Again, the dummy is fucking sentient. Anyways, later that night, Johnny and these people are just chilling out, having a good time, while Don and his friends prepare to— oh no. Guys, seriously, do you think this is the best film to try and tackle this subject? The one with the goofy looking sea monsters? Well, I hope something extremely ridiculous happens soon to distract us from this uncomfortable situation.
Tommy, get down!
Yep, that'll do it. That is not what a fucking Molotov cocktail does. Like, Jesus Christ, what was in that bottle? Nitroglycerin? So, Anthony Pina starts using a hose to put out the fire, the girl takes his truck to go get help, and the guy shoots at the racists. Shit then gets crazier when suddenly the monsters attack. Oh shit, get him! Suddenly we cut to the girl in the truck when, oh no, it's the monster! Well, she looks remarkably calm for someone who just got attacked by a sea monster. Oh shit! Oh shit! Jesus Christ, why is everything in this movie so goddamn explosive? Now, it's the next morning. How many days have passed in this movie so far? Well, anyways, everyone's getting all accusatory of the Indian, and as expected, no one believes him when he says it's a weird sea monster man.
What the hell's going on? What happened to my brother?
Well, you're not gonna believe this either. They're telling us some kind of sea monster.
That's right, sea monsters. They burned his house, attacked your brother, even took their dead away, right?
Except Jim, who's able to trust his friend. And for some reason, the scientist lady from earlier that we've seen like once in this entire movie. The sheriff continues to do a wonderful job as he just kind of lets these two people leave after one was accused of violent assault and murder.
You want to go with me, Hank?
I got my priorities, Jim. I have to be at the hospital when your brother comes to.
All right, then you're going to have to trust him to me. I need him. He's been there. He knows what we're looking for.
After a bit of searching, they find some skeletons, and after a bit more searching, oh, look at those costumes! I love these monster designs. They're fucking gross, but in a cool way. They got the exposed brains and a weird mouth, and a few of them are even special and get to have long arms. And the effects for a low-budget film are actually really good. These costumes look neat. After a shoot 'em up, the scene ends when they find Debbie. Look everyone, it's Debbie! Wait, you don't know who Debbie is? What do you mean? It's Debbie. This is Debbie. Where's the dummy girl? Remember, that scene was recorded in post. It might as well not be canon. Scientist girl takes Jim and John, along with the corpse of the humanoid, to a science place, and finally starts to explain what these guys are. Mutated fish.
Normally tadpoles take 12 weeks to become adult frogs. Now we add DNA 5, which carries genetic information that stimulates the growth hormone in frogs. With the aid of DNA 5, adulthood is reached in a matter of days.
So what's the point?
We were duplicating this process to accelerate the growth of salmon when heavy tidal surges tore apart one of our experimental tanks. 3,000 DNA-treated salmon escaped into the ocean.
Now, why are they raping women and killing men? Well, because they see men as a threat to repopulate their species with the women. Why are there no ladyfish things? I don't know. Anyways, after that, they head over to the docks where the festival's in full swing. And there she is! The girl that got me to watch this movie, Linda Shane. Just kinda sitting there. They show off the body to everyone, and just as everyone becomes convinced, all hell breaks loose. Monsters start popping up from the water, people are shooting and fighting at them, Scientist Lady and Jim are spraying gas around in hopes of consuming the humanoids in flame. Shit goes crazy! Then, somewhere in the middle of this, they have the racist asshole nobly risk his life to save some kids? What? Yeah, he gets attacked and ends up having to be saved by but like, that's it. We literally never see him after he's saved. That's not how you resolve this character. You should be like, ah, fuck you kids, and then a monster jumps out of nowhere and rips them apart. Or like, have him survive, and then the sheriff is like, you're under arrest for all the hate crimes you've done, so now you can't sell any land to the cannery, and your reputation is ruined because now everyone knows you're a racist asshole. You know, some sort of karmatic comeuppance, or even at least a resolution to the B-plot of this film. Next morning, Jim and his wife are wandering the carnage, and Jane asks the all-important question.
Jim, let's go home now, okay? I mean, everything's okay, isn't it, Sheriff?
Well, we flash to 9 months later. Fan-favorite character Debbie is in the hospital, giving birth, when suddenly, oh my god, it's a humanoid! Ah! The end! Ah! Okay, I'm taking the piss here, but to be honest, I really do love this movie. Yeah, it has its odd, uncomfortable moments, but it's wacky and unintentionally silly and honestly just a fun time. While I'd love to pin all the film's faults on the reshoots and post-production, that's just not true. The script is weird, and there's a lot of funnily bad acting, and the choice to have such a dark B-plot in a movie about mutated fish is a really strange choice. In all fairness to Barbara Peter, she did a good enough job, even if some of her choices were unintentionally funny. It's a shame that her vision was taken from her and altered at the hand of sleazy executives, but I don't really feel too bad since she has since made peace with the film, having watched it one night on TV and calling it, quote, a fun movie. So, I hope you all have a wonderfully spooky movie lined up for the month, got your costumes picked out, got handfuls and handfuls of candy, and are ready to enjoy a wonderful 31st. And, just in case you're looking for something fun to watch, well, I have a great movie for you, right here. And that was the thing. Happy Halloween!